Hello everyone, right here I have a 2025 Chery Tiggo 8 plug-in hybrid. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. There are welcome lights as you unlock the car. Standard for the Tiggo 8 plug-in hybrid in Malaysia is a remote start system. So to use the system, first make sure the car is locked, then press and hold this button. As you can see, the side mirrors are currently folded out. Upon locking the car, they automatically fold in. And upon unlocking, they automatically fold out again. If you press and hold on the unlock button, you're able to roll down all 4 windows in the car simultaneously. And to roll all of them back up together, just press and hold on the lock button. Another standard feature for the Tiggo 8 plug-in hybrid in Malaysia is Chery's version of a smart keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the indented area on the driver's side door handle. And to unlock the car, just press the indented area on the driver's side door handle again. There is no start button in the Tiggo 8 plug-in hybrid. Once you unlock the vehicle, the interior electronics turn on, and to actually start the vehicle to drive it off, make sure the key fob is inside the car, and then just put your foot on the brake. The Tiggo 8 PHEV comes with an electric rack and pinion power steering system. Standard for Malaysia is a leather steering wheel with a flat bottom design and sport grips at 10 and 2. A 1-speed automatic transmission is standard in the Tiggo 8 PHEV. Another 2 standard items for Malaysia are front and rear parking sensors and a 540-degree 3D camera system. When the camera system is active, the rear camera view, the rear 360-degree camera view, the front camera view, and the front 360-degree camera view all feature active guidance signs. Within the 360-degree camera display, one can select the left camera view, the front camera view, the right camera view, the rear camera view, the rear top-down camera view, or the front top-down camera view. In the middle of the camera display are 2 buttons. The top button enters the 3D camera view, where more camera angles can be chosen, while the bottom button brings up the side camera view, where either the rear left and right or the front left and right side camera views can be chosen. The button to the top left of the camera display enters the camera settings menu. Safety features in the Tiggo 8 PHEV include 8 airbags, an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, an electronic stability program, a traction control system, hill start assist control, hill descent control, a tire pressure monitoring system, an alarm system, and an immobilizer. Isofix child seat anchor points are found on the outer 2 middle row seats. Driver assistance features comprises autonomous emergency brake, front collision warning, rear collision warning, blind spot detection, rear cross traffic alert, rear cross-traffic braking, integrated cruise control, traffic jam assist, lane departure warning, lane departure prevention, lane change assist, lane keeping assist, and emergency lane keeping assist. 19-inch 10-spoke two-tone alloy rims are found on the Tiggo 8 PHEV in Malaysia. This car uses 235/50 R19 Continental Premium Contact C tyres. The disc brakes are ventilated in front and solid out back. For the suspension, it is made up of McPherson struts up front and a multi-link setup at the rear. Chery is a Chinese car manufacturer headquartered in Wuhu, Anhui, China. It was established in 1997 and is currently one of the top 10 car manufacturers in China in terms of number of vehicles produced. The Tiggo series, consisting of crossover SUVs, is one of Chery's product lineups. The nameplate first debuted in 2005 on a compact crossover SUV. As the Tiggo lineup expanded, the original Chery Tiggo became known as the Chery Tiggo 3. The Tiggo lineup currently in production include the Tiggo 3X, the Tiggo 5X, the Tiggo 7, the Tiggo 7L, the Tiggo 8, the Tiggo 9, the Tiggo 9X, and the Tiggo 9L. The Tiggo 8 is a D-segment vehicle that is positioned above the smaller C-segment Tiggo 7 and below the larger, but still D-segment, Tiggo 9. There are two Tiggo 8 generations so far, the first generation that debuted in 2017 and the second generation that came out in 2025. For the first generation Tiggo 8, there are several versions, faces, and names depending on the market and the year. Chery Malaysia launched the Tiggo 8 PHEV in October 2025 as a locally assembled model. Only one variant is available, the 1.5 TGDi PHEV Automatic. The Tiggo 8 PHEV is powered by a combination of a petrol engine and electric motor. The petrol engine is the SQRH4J15B, 1.5 litre, dual overhead cams, 16 valves, turbocharged inline-four petrol engine. This engine features variable valve timing and direct injection. It produces 141 horsepower and 215 Nm of torque. Meanwhile, the electric motor is powered by an 18.3 kWh lithium iron phosphate battery, and this one produces 201 horsepower and 310 Nm of torque. Total combined output is 275 horsepower and 365 Nm of torque. The fuel tank holds 60 litres of petrol, and the combined fuel consumption for the Tiggo 8 PHEV Automatic is 1.3 litres per 100 km. EV only range is 90 km, while the combined range is 1200 km. Carbon dioxide emissions is 30 grams per kilometer, and the Tiggo 8 PHEV is a front-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of the Tiggo 8 PHEV include automatic manual leveling LED projector headlights, automatic wipers, automatic high beams, LED daytime running lights, LED sequential front and rear indicators, LED side indicators, LED rear lights, LED rear fog lights, LED rear number plate lights, body-colored door handles and side mirrors, a rear spoiler, roof rails, and dual exhaust pipes. Speaker, central locking, another speaker down there, together with storage. Right here you have your window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, and all of them do get a full automatic function in both directions. Window lock. This button unlocks the fuel door. Chery floor mats, and the driver's seat in this Tiggo 8 plug-in hybrid does get full powered adjustments. All of the controls are located right down there. Dual zone automatic climate control system. To access the climate control menu, hit the fan speed icon right here. And right here we are in the climate control menu. with the power button, automatic mode, air conditioning, different modes, front and rear defrost, recirculation, passenger side temperature, driver side temperature. Sync means if you have it turned on, the driver's side will control the temperature for both sides, but if you turn it off, each side will have their individual temperature controls. Right up here, with your rapid cooling, rapid heating and smart deodorization features, fan speed, and right here, we can bring up the climate control settings. Here we have storage. The area on the right also doubles up as the Qi wireless charging pad. We have more storage beneath the center console. And right down there we have USB-A and USB-C ports. Here we have cup holders, the drive mode selector. This one switches between full electric mode or the hybrid electric mode. And right here you have physical buttons for your air conditioning, automatic mode and front and rear defrost. The Tiggo 8 PHEV comes with an integrated touchscreen head unit. This system features a 15.6-inch infotainment display, various media connectivity options, and navigation. Sound is provided by a 10-speaker Sony Premium Audio sound system. The Sony sound system that the Tiggo 8 plug-in hybrid uses is actually quite good. We are currently in the CarPlay menu with the current song playing information. The album art will show up here if available. You have the song title, the artist and album name. The artist and album name will show up here again if available. You can play pause, go back a song, go for the song duration. And down here, you can activate your shuffle, repeat, favorite a song, and bring up your suggest as option. This button goes to your playing next playlist, or this button goes back to your main media menu where you can select between library, playlists and radio. Under library, you can look at your recently added songs, playlists, artists, albums and whatnot. This button searches for music, or this button goes back to your current media playing information. To the right, shortcut buttons for Waze, music, phone, calendar, and this button goes back to the main CarPlay menu. Right here, we can access your phone, music, Apple Maps, messages, so on and so forth. If you have more compatible apps for CarPlay, you can have more pages within the home page. To the left, we have Waze. We can also search for destination, control the media, and if you go to the left once more, we have your widgets. Currently it's displaying the time, weather and photos, but you can customize the widgets to however you like. To go back to the main Chery system, hit the Chery icon right here, and right here we are in the main Chery system where you can access your navigation. Right here we are in the navigation maps. We can pinch to zoom in and out. Right up here we can search for destination, we can go home, go to an office. If you have any of those addresses entered, you can also look for charging stations, view your profile. Right here we have the amount of satellites available, your navigation voice guidance, zoom level, apart from that we can also go to your audio menu, phone, settings. Right here we have your display settings with your wallpaper, brightness mode, to the right at the top we have quick control with your various vehicle settings. your ambient light controls, and your various headlight controls as well. New energy settings, drive settings, Eco, Normal, Sport, your various driver assistance settings, vehicle settings, back to the display settings. You can also have your connectivity settings with your Bluetooth, wireless charging. Under sound, you can set your advanced equalizer, loudness, sound adjustment, basically your bass mid treble, but you can also have your preset equalizers. And down below we have your various volume levels. Voice settings, system settings, and that's about it. Back to the list of apps, we can also view your gallery, your 360-degree camera, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, the Qibla, and look for user help. Below, down here, you can go back to your CarPlay menu. This one goes to your navigation menu. We have your climate control buttons as shown earlier. This one goes to the list of apps, while this one goes to the home page. If we swipe from the top down, we have your list of shortcut buttons. You can turn off the display. You can turn off the screen, power off the vehicle, activate your auto hold feature. Basically, the auto hold feature, when you arrive at a stop such as a traffic light or traffic jam, the car is in drive and you lift your foot off the brake. With the auto hold feature activated, the car won't actually move forward or roll back. You can also bring up your side mirror controls right here. Once you press the button, you can use the controls on the steering wheel spokes to adjust the side mirrors. Well, to the right we have your drive modes, brightness adjustment, and volume control. Electronic central locking, this button allows you to go through the multi-information display located within the instrument cluster. Right now you have the average speed and distance traveled since the last reset, tire pressure monitoring system, navigation system, electric drive power, and your consumption information for the past 50 kilometers with your average electric consumption, average fuel consumption, and the average fuel consumption in general. Right here you have your voice control, volume controls, seat track. The seat track buttons also double up as your Bluetooth telephone controls. You have your play pause button in the middle. And right here you have your adaptive cruise control and speed limiter controls together with the favorite button, indicator and wiper controls. If you turn on the left indicator, the left camera view turns on, and if you turn on the right indicator, the right camera view turns on. The steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. Front center armrest with storage down below. auto dimming rear view mirror, LED front reading / interior lights, and the sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror with a light ring. You can tap this button to change the light color from white to yellow. Alright, so that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now. And continue with the rest of the tour. Speakers, storage, window control, and to gain access to the last row of seats, pull this lever, flip the whole seat forward, then move the whole seat forward. Now that I'm in the last row of seats, I did set the middle row seats to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is a tiny bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the middle row seats. As for leg room, I only get about this much. And my head is actually touching the roof, so no headroom back here. But you can always adjust the position of the middle row seats to suit your needs. And for the last row of seats on the left, we have a cup holder and a bit of storage. And same goes for the right side. We have the rear interior light right above. It is LED powered as well. To fold the 50-50 split last row seat backs down, locate the levers on the sides of the last row seat headrests, pull them and flip the seat backs down. As for the middle row seats, they split 60-40. The 60 part is the left seat and the middle seat, while the 40 part is the right seat. To adjust the position of the middle row seats, locate the levers down there and down here. As for the seat backs, you can adjust the angle of them or flip them down by the levers right there and right here. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. As mentioned earlier on, I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is quite a lot of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for leg room, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It is actually quite spacious for the middle row, but again, as mentioned earlier on, you can always adjust the position of the middle row seats to suit your needs. For the middle row seats, you can find storage pockets on the front seat backs together with cutouts that help with additional legroom. Rear aircon vents in the middle, with storage down below, together with USB-A and USB-C ports for charging. You can adjust the front passenger seat from the controls right here. Rear center armrest with cup holders. And right above, for both sides of the back, for the middle row, we have grip handles and the middle row LED reading / interior lights. You can find hooks on the B pillars. To open up the rear hatch, use the touchpad just above the rear number plate. Boot space in the Tiggo 8 PHEV is 117 litres with all the rear seat backs in place. Fold the third row seat backs down and the boot space increases to 494 litres. When all the rear seat backs are folded down, boot space then becomes 1930 litres. To the left of the boot is a power outlet. The black bag contains the vehicle's toolkit while the white box contains the vehicle's warning triangle. Adjustable headrests for all rows of seats in this car. Speakers, window control, storage, and the front passenger seat in this Tiggo 8 plug-in hybrid does get full powered adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side, just that this side loses out on the height adjustment. Nicely sized glove box. It is LED illuminated. Grip handle for the front passenger. And the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror with the same light mechanism as found on the driver's side, so just press this button to switch between the white light and the yellow light. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2025 Chery Tiggo 8 plug-in hybrid. Thanks for watching and goodbye.